Today's destination is the U.S. state of New York. Known as the Empire State, home to almost 20 million people. Located on the east coast of America. New York's capital is Albany, situated on the western bank of the Hudson River. Albany is the oldest city in New York, established in 1664, originally inhabited by the Mohican. At the New York State's northern border is Canada, and to the west is two of the Great Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. Between the Great Lakes is the popular destination of Niagara Falls, which is a city on the Niagara River in the Buffalo district of New York. It is well known for the Niagara Falls, a set of 3 waterfalls with a maximum drop of 200 feet. More than 168 cubic meters of water goes over the crest of the falls every minute, making the Horseshoe Falls the most powerful waterfall in North America, as measured by flow rate. Get up close with Maid of the Mist boat tour, which has been operating since 1846, and prepared to get wet wearing your poncho. Cruise boats operate from boat docks on both sides of the falls, with the Maid of the Mist operating from the American side and Hornblower cruises from the Canadian side. The annual rate of visitors is over 28 million tourists. This panoramic view shows all 3 waterfalls, the Horseshoe, American and Bridal Veil Falls. Next, you descend 175 feet into Niagara Gorge to visit the Cave of the Winds, below the awesome crashing water of the Bridal Veil Falls. Taste some of the local delights while taking in the views from the observation platforms. Then end the evening by witnessing the illumination of the falls. Follow the Niagara Wine Trail in the local vineyards before traveling to Buffalo to taste the buffalo wings in the city where they were born. Then thrill seekers, it is on to Six Flags Darien Lake to ride the Predator and Viper at the 1,200-acre amusement park and resort. Lake Erie and Lake Ontario offer world-class fishing and boating. Anglers will find these waters are abundant with walleye, yellow perch, and smallmouth bass. For hunters, the vast Iroquois National Wildlife Refuge offers deer and game bird hunting, fishing, hiking, and cross-country skiing. Onto the Big Apple, the most populated city in America, New York City. The 5 boroughs of New York City are Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. Manhattan is home to Wall Street as well as the world's 2 largest stock exchanges, the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. In the Midtown Manhattan section of New York City, you will find Times Square. Famed for its brightly lit digital billboards and advertisements, it is the site of the annual New Year's Eve ball drop, which began in 1907. Times Square Studios now boasts attractions such as ABC's Times Square Studios, where Good Morning America is broadcast live. Times Square attracts over 1 million visitors a year. Catch a musical or play in the Broadway theaters like The Lion King, Moulin Rouge, Mamma Mia, or Chicago. Broadway in Manhattan is known widely as the heart of the American commercial theatrical industry. The theater district in Midtown Manhattan, where most Broadway theaters are located. The skyline of Manhattan is distinctive due to its many iconic skyscrapers with over 100 buildings over 198 meters tall. The tallest of them is the One World Trade Center, which rises 541 meters and is the highest building in the United States. Central Park Tower is the second tallest completed building in the city at 476 meters. At 381 meters tall, the 102-story Empire State Building in Midtown Manhattan, which was finished in 1931, stood as the tallest building in the world from its completion until 1970. The observation deck gives a grand view of Manhattan and is a popular tourist destination attracting over 2 million visitors per year. Central Park is located in Manhattan, spanning 843 acres. It's known for its natural landscapes, including meadows, woodlands, and bodies of water. Central Park offers a wide range of activities, including walking, picnicking, boating, birdwatching, and visiting various attractions like the Central Park Zoo. Experience a romantic New York horse and carriage rides around Central Park with Central Park carriages. Your ride includes a memorable visit to places like Strawberry Fields, the John Lennon Memorial, and has several stops for photos opportunities. Pay a visit to New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is one of the world's largest and finest art museums, located in Central Park. Explore Macy's, Bloomingdale's, and other department stores, then experience New York's cuisine. The Statue of Liberty is located on Liberty Island, while Ellis Island is home to the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration. Both are accessible by ferry from Battery Park in Manhattan. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated on October 28, 1886, in New York Harbor. The statue was built in France, then gifted and shipped to America to celebrate the friendship between France and the United States. The statue has become a powerful symbol of freedom and democracy and a welcoming beacon for immigrants arriving in America. Liberty Island receives over 3 million visitors per year. Ellis Island processed over 12 million immigrants between 1892 and 1954. The island reopened to the public as a museum in 1990. New York's Grand Central Station is one of the world's most majestic train stations, built in 1913. It is famed for its elaborate details, such as the magnificent celestial ceiling mural and the iconic four-faced clock in the main concourse. Grand Central Terminal serves more than 750,000 passengers a day via the subway and the Metro North, which services the suburbs north of the city. With construction of the New York City subway, it was opened in 1904. It serves the boroughs of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. For thrill seekers, the American Dream Indoor Theme Park is a great place to visit with a Nickelodeon attraction rides and water park with wave pool and a snow slope for learning how to ski or snowboard. Coney Island's Luna Park in Brooklyn is another popular destination for thrills, with the Thunderbolt and Cyclone roller coasters included in the 36 rides available. Sports fans can catch a game at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, or even catch a Stanley Cup game on the ice with the Rangers. Get courtside at Madison Square Garden with the New York Knicks in the NBA. At MetLife Stadium, you can watch the New York Giants or New York Jets in the National Football League. These are just a few of the great attractions available in the state of New York. Come see for yourself what this beautiful state has to offer.